Hey guys, we are in Estonia with Rauno Shahlaei and Auntie Liz. How are we doing?
Hello.
Live is not on yet.
No, it's not.
No.
I think it is.
Yeah, but
It's been live for 16 seconds. We can't go off.
Now it's live.
No,
That's why
we
you
can't
always
go off
start.
Rauno's.
Now you always start.
No, there's a slight delay.
Okay, well, if you missed it, hello, we are live.
We were just saying hello. Yes,
Hello.
we're in Rauno's lovely house. He's been looking after us for a few days.
He's been looking after us very well as well, hasn't he?
We just seen a few comments. We were just watching Neil Pickups live.
No, you were watching Neil Pickups live, and we were sat there like.
I think Rauno wanted to kill someone.
Go beat someone up. But,
how is everybody? Hope you all having a great weekend. Can you all hear us okay? I think everyone can.
Yeah, they would tell us if not.
We can do test.
Yeah, there you go. Rauno is the sound tester. So first off, before we move into comments, thank you so much, Ben, for becoming a member. Thank you so much, Rauno, for joining us. I know this is your second live ever.
Thank you.
He's happy today.
Yeah, this is the happiest Rauno. We've had a fun day, though. We went go-karting earlier, didn't
It was
we?
very fun.
Yes, let's talk about how
Who was the last?
who was last. By quite a lot.
Shut up.
Just over 6 seconds. He was walking there, I think.
We found something I'm not very good at. Okay?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I wouldn't rub it in your face, but it was all that you will not come close to me and Rauno beforehand. That got me a bit riled up last day. I took some massive risks going around
Do you
that
know
course.
what? I was really bad.
You were bad.
Really bad.
Shocking. Congrats on the world record, Rauno. Strongman royal family for the win.
Yeah, thanks.
It's small fry for Rauno. Although you were a little bit worried.
I was worried maybe I can't lift that shit.
Yeah, well, you've never tried, have you?
Because I'm training, I did this implement on the 470, and I didn't know how this 540 will be, but it was easy.
It was easy in the end.
It was easy.
Yeah. But when you don't know, you don't want to take that big gamble.
The most you did in the gym was 470, yeah?
Yeah. I tried before the competition how this big setup it is.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, Ben, you're not a new member, but thanks anyways. You're very welcome. Oh, hopefully the cat will join us because she is lovely. Well done, Rauno. Awesome lift. Look at her. Look at that gorgeous cat. Oh, let's pass it around. She doesn't want.
She's not want to be.
Ooh, hold on. She's got my top. There we go.
She is cutie, though.
She is cute. Rauno had 600 in him, said Fred. What do you think?
I don't know what I got. I didn't need
what we
nothing
need
more.
is a competition with the likes of you, Alexei Novikov, Adam Bishop.
You want that. I don't want.
Okay, yeah. we as the fans want to see it.
Because I don't know where
we want to see you guys push each other and see what you can do.
Yes.
But how are you feeling now for the 505? Because
it gave me so much extra confidence.
Yeah.
It's good.
And I feel good for this shit.
How long have you got now? How long is it till the Deadlift World Championship?
6 weeks.
I don't know.
A few training sessions.
Few training sessions in Rauno's case. But
It would
Maybe 4 training sessions, I think.
It'd be good to see you attempt it at least.
are you going to focus more on the deadlift?
I don't tell you guys what I will do.
He's not going to tell us. It's top secret.
He hasn't finalized his plans yet. That means
I have plans.
A Rauno swearing drinking game. I do not think that is a good idea for anyone.
we did some drinking last night, didn't we?
Yeah. Rauno more than us. Although
No,
you had a few.
No,
didn't you?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You went to bed early.
I
Yeah.
did. I was very tired. It was a big day with Rauno's world record. You say I went to bed early. I went to bed at 2 a.m.
Yeah, early.
It wasn't that early. Rauno's moving it away.
Yeah, but loss is not done there.
Oh, don't worry about me. They can hear me. That's the most important thing.
They get to see Loz every week,
Yes.
but they don't
Seeing
get to see
Rauno
you
is
very
more important
often.
this week.
Congratulations on the 540. Let the arguments commence. You never argue. It's weird to have a different background.
One of my favorite things yesterday was after the 500 was Rauno
That was very
responding
favorite.
about the music choice.
Oh, that was so funny.
Usually I never ever don't listen what's happening if I go to lift, but that was so shit. And I was listening, what is this? do I really need to go to lift with this kind of music? And then I said, okay, this is easy, 500 is easy. I go and lift, and then I start yelling.
And you did. That was so funny. Oh, Palmer Strongman bought the Deadlift Bible today.
Good
There you
man.
go.
Good.
Well done.
Thank you.
Imparting all of Rauno's wisdom into
One
one
of
book.
our members, Travis Denny, says Rauno should have been invited to the Shaw Classic.
Yes, but what I tell you guys, if I should get invited, I'm not going to, because it's 2 weeks before Deadlift Championship,
Yeah.
and it's
And that's your
not
focus.
possible.
Yeah. But it's interesting. A couple of the guys that are serious about
Yeah,
wanting
but that
the
means they
deadlift.
can't go 505.
I was going to say
way.
Bish, Pablo Nekonechny, Trey Mitchell. It's going to
Yeah,
impact
if
all
they
of their
go to a
deadlifts.
huge lift, and it's 8 tough events at the Shaw Classic. It's a really, really hard
Never ever
competition.
not possible 2 weeks later to do something.
There we go. Cousin Fred, thank you so much for the super chat. Good morning,
Hey,
afternoon,
Fred.
evening, everyone. Hope all is well. Congrats, Rauno.
Thank you.
We read it now already. It looks like you had 600 in you. Good to see Liz not stuck behind them. Yes, I am. It's center. It's just really hard to fit through people in the screen. So it's a bit cozy, isn't it? But that's fine. We're all friends here. It's early here in Australia. It's late here in Estonia.
Yeah.
11:30
We're
p.m.
2 hours ahead of what we normally do, aren't
Yeah.
we? Just to stay on our normal time slot.
Yes. John, thank you so much for becoming a member. Liz, how does it feel to have one of your athletes get a world record? Thank you for the question, Sam. Oh, really good. Like, we've worked hard, haven't we, Rauno?
Yeah, plan
Yes.
has been so hard for me, and training
Yes.
plans. And
We were
Yes.
talking about this coaching. of yours,
Malarkey
yeah.
earlier. Yeah.
Like Rauno's the perfect client for you, isn't he?
Yeah, because he doesn't listen, and it's good because I have nothing to tell him. Yeah, it's a match
You,
made in
you
heaven.
claim that you coach him and he knows what to do. So.
What more can you want? I get paid in lattes. Everyone's happy. Tim, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Coach Liz, Rauno, and everyone else.
Hey, Tim.
Congrats
Hello.
on the record,
Thank you.
Rauno. There we go.
Thanks, buddy. Cheers.
Can Pavlo deadlift 505?
No.
Nope.
No?
There you go.
Not yet,
Mhm.
because he got knee injuries. In future, he can,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who
no,
do
I
you
think that's
see-
fair.
Who do you think is like? Do you think anyone has a chance? Like,
In this competition,
yeah.
Makarov is very close.
Yeah.
I know he's not good in competition, but what he did last year in December, he did 483 kilo,
Mhm.
and it was good lift. I was there,
Yeah.
and his body was straight, everything was perfect.
Yeah, that was in
Uh,
Germany, was it?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big lift.
But he looks very athletic right now.
He's looking
But
jacked.
still, I need to beat him.
I didn't expect that to be fizzy.
Mm.
There you go.
But do you think he's the only opposition?
I know it's not nice for one guy to say yes.
No.
but,
You're a competitive
yeah.
athlete. Like I'm just interested in getting your view going in
Yeah.
there as one of the
For me,
favorites.
it is like this.
Like I know from being a competitor, your mindset is different
Yeah.
because you're there to win. You don't look at people and think, oh yeah, they can beat me.
Yeah.
You're going there as you want to be the best. But I'm just asking if
But you're
You
also
do see
mature
anyone-
enough to sort of analyze things and think about it logically as well, aren't you? It's-
Of course, okay. If I speak about Hicks, he's super strong, but this is what he did for reps 430. But his lockout starts struggling. He start hitching when it's coming over the knee. But if I lift whatever over knee, I will finish it without hitching anyway.
The lockout is your
Yeah.
strength, isn't it?
And it's big difference if you put 505.
Mm. There you go. What have we got?
someone you're hovering over says, good call on my Ivers lockout.
Yes. I wasn't quite sure what you were saying to him.
Yeah, but that
shout
was
to-
nice. He finished the lockout.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he could do it.
He was
just-
doing it. I just shouted to him, and then he remembered to lock the knees out.
Knees.
It's really difficult when you're refereeing people that you're close to or your friends because you have to be super strict with them. Like I can't. And the good thing with Rauno, once he's coming off the floor, his lockout is very strong.
Yeah.
That's his strongest part, so it's easy to referee. But for a lot of us, you're weaker at that lockout part.
They're soft knee.
The knees are soft or the shoulders aren't pulled back. And
Hips
if
is
I say good lift when it's not, I know you guys are going to give me shit.
Yeah.
And to be quite honest, I think as an athlete, you want to know that you've done a good lift. it's always annoying when a referee gives you a soft lift because then you have to deal with all the crap
All the
online. Whereas
comments.
if a referee makes you hold it and makes you kind of lock out properly, then no one can say anything. So I said to both of them beforehand, I'm going to be strict, and I tried to have clear commands and make sure they knew why I hadn't given the down signal.
It was funny though, wasn't it? Because when you were first asked, you didn't really want to do it because they're your friends. You were like, "Oh no, I can't referee." I was like, "Just be." He's like, "I'm gonna have to be really strict."
But I've almost got to be more strict.
It was better for organizer.
Yeah,
because you are international athlete and you know the rules
Sure.
more.
Loz has the credibility to referee, I guess.
Not Rauno. Ivers was happy anyway.
Yeah, Ivers is always happy though.
But I liked how he kind of still tried the 470 after, and it was like, what the hell are you doing, man?
Ivers, why are you still going?
450 was the
Limit.
maximum, 100%
Yeah.
maximum. And,
Yeah.
oh, okay, 20 more.
He was like, organizer, tell me 470 is next for me. So you can say no, Ivers.
Yeah.
Just say no. Rauno, what is your favorite music? Asks
This one
Callum.
was good, but I bought it there.
You like sort of dance music, don't you? Something with a bit of a beat.
Yeah, bass and drum bass. And
Drum and bass.
Drum and
and-
bass.
There you go.
Not this shit, but I bought it first.
There's a different time for that kind
Yeah,
of music.
different time for this.
Yeah.
Not
But
your maximum lift.
no, Martha. Rauno doesn't really like metal, do you?
Nope.
No, he's a lot of them do, but not Rauno.
I like maybe from like Metallica one song,
Yeah,
but not like
A
some
lot of it you
screaming song.
yeah. He doesn't like anything too hardcore. Eric, thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, Uncle Loz and Auntie Liz.
Hi, Eric.
Congratulations on the world
Thank you.
record lift, Papa Rauno, and good luck at the deadlift championships.
Thank you.
It's very exciting. It's not that long now as well. It felt
Like
like
close.
I know.
Fucking close.
It feels like we were
Yeah.
waiting ages for competitions, and now they're all starting to come.
They're coming in fast.
How exciting for all of us Strongman fans.
One,
Rauno's
two,
working it out.
3, 4. 4 perfect training and 1 easy training.
One deload week,
Yeah.
and then it will be time. How exciting! How amazing would it be if Rauno could be the one?
It would be cool.
Because he would be like, "Yeah, it's easy." He wouldn't be
He'd be
making a fuss.
You want to do the full comp as well, don't you?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
What means more to you, though? Surely the
Of course, that is the record because I need to take that one day.
You've been saying for a long time that you want it, and you believe you can do it.
Of course, I believe.
What's incredible though is every time Rauno breaks a world record, he also breaks the masters version of that world record and makes it almost impossible
Yeah.
for the.
Well, when you think of
Masters.
if you compare Rauno's lifts to Eddie and Thor, they're the two big, huge strongman deadlifts. Let's say, both of them much younger, much heavier. Like,
Oh yeah,
if you kind of you think they were 60 or 50 kilos heavier.
yeah,
I think 50 and 70.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's like competing in a completely different weight class, isn't it? I was at the deadlift champs last year, and the 476 was amazing. We'll be there this year to see Papa. To see Rauno. I decided that to
That's
put
Liz's
even
fault.
more. I started to assume. I'm sorry. I'm getting into trouble.
What was the name of the other guy that was deadlifting? He was really good. He pulled 450.
Yeah, and his personal best, I'm coaching him, and his best was before 410.
So he put 40 kilos on.
Yeah, PR 40
Awesome.
kilo.
Yeah, that's really good.
Kaido
Hmm.
Kuusik, because we tell him kilakas like a bald head.
Yeah.
I start thinking, what the fuck was that?
Can Maxime hit 405 at the deadlift championships? This is interesting because Maxime Boudreau's in it.
Is he?
I think so. I think so.
405.
And also,
505.
I'm surprised Maxime's in it.
yeah, but I
He's
remember
not
thinking that
renowned as a huge
Luke
deadlifter.
Stoltman also.
Yeah.
Now I need to check the lineup. We'll check it in a second.
Do you think
I am sure the lineup will change after so far.
Yeah, this is the
this
problem.
is the thing? Like
It's-
Maxime and Luke, they're going to be at the and Adam
Alexei.
Bishop, Alexei,
Yeah,
Pavlo, there's
Trey
a lot of
Mitchell.
guys doing the Shore Classic. So
Rauno, he'll be last man standing. He will-
Hicksy's pulled out of the Shore Classic to focus on
has,
this.
yeah.
Obviously, Jamal Browner is doing the deadlift. World
yeah,
Championships.
really looking forward to.
And
His
even also,
plan is to do without suit 1000. And
Yeah.
yeah, I can see he can do that.
I think.
But he can go 5 without suit.
Yeah. I'm
1,000
looking
pounds.
forward to seeing him lift. I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, definitely. What are we looking at?
Lots of people saying congratulations to Rauno.
Thank you for everyone.
And also thank you so much, Fred, who seems to be
Fred and
gifting
Rick,
memberships.
I think, have both been gifting them, so
Yes.
thank you
Okay,
both.
and about yesterday, the price. I'm not telling
Oh,
you price money, but it wasn't 300. It was just gift card 300.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got paid.
There were quite a few comments on our video on YouTube. I can't believe you only got 300 euros.
Yeah.
That was just an additional bonus from a sponsor.
Yeah.
That wasn't the prize money. And like Rauno said, that's private for him. But yes, so don't worry.
I get paid.
Rauno's not lifting for peanuts. Rauno won't get out of bed for 300 euros. He's become quite the diva. Loz, always spot on as a ref. Would be great to see him do it more. You wouldn't want to, would you?
Nobody likes the ref. I don't like it too much.
No, then
It's a hard job.
it would be me and Rauno making
Yeah, but
videos about the referee.
The hard thing about being a referee is you can get it right 99 times out of 100, and that one time you don't, you get shit for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't mind occasionally, but it's not what I want to do.
It depends on money.
Well, that's
The
true.
baby. Well, why not?
Ivers didn't mention being tired. What's going on?
Because it was just one
It's
lift.
one event.
Maybe that's why he didn't get
Yeah.
470. He wasn't tired enough.
And it was good for him before Brian So Classic. He get a little bit same, or not a little bit same event.
Yeah,
Like
because they've got the
Hammer
hammer tire, haven't they?
We're going to do a little bit of training tomorrow, aren't we? Before we
Yeah.
come home.
Yeah, we will.
So we'll bring that to you guys.
Rauno, you can answer this one. How does the 18-inch deadlift compare to the hammer tire deadlift?
I never ever haven't done hammer tire, but hammer tire start from lower, but it's bend much more. And what is the secret there? There is usually guys going with 3 tires, both sides. It's around 400, 450 kilo. But if you put 1 tire extra, then it's bending higher and it's coming off from floor later, and it's easier.
It's a bit the
Actually,
secret
if
to
you've,
it,
had,
isn't
if you've
it?
had experience with the hammer tire, the heaviest lift with 3 tires is harder than the lightest lift with 4 tires, even though the 4 tires is
It's
heavier.
heavier.
It's bending
Because
much
You
higher.
get more flex out of the bar.
Yeah.
But it's a slightly lower pull, but the bar flexes a bit more, and kind of just
It's lower,
a
but
gradual
it's,
increase of weight rather than kind of all into your hands straight away.
Rauno, will you hitch the 505 if you have to? You're the
I don't
smoothest
think you
lifter I've
could
ever seen.
hitch, could you?
I hit sometime when it's for reps, and the last rep I start hitching just a little bit, but I'm not using this technique.
No.
I don't need.
I think for Rauno, if he gets it past his knees, he won't
It'll
need to
go
hitch
up.
it.
It's-
The issue for Rauno will be breaking off the floor.
Yes.
He's either not going to move it at all, or if it moves 1 inch, he'll finish it.
If it's coming over the knee, I finish every weight.
Yeah.
There you go. How exciting. Dance music and a Dr. Evil cat. The mystery grows. We need a mini Rauno.
That's my daughter.
Yeah.
But one
But it
week
lives
with,
with you.
1 week with me, 1 week is what daughter here as well.
Yes.
Someone asked if we know the weight jumps. Not yet. Darren Sadler will announce them probably the night before of the comp. I'm
No,
honest.
usually we get a little bit more, but I'm 99% sure. They put 400. Second was like 427 maybe, because usually it was 25.
He'll want to break
Yeah.
they'll want Gav to go for the Welsh
Yeah.
record. I'm sure of that.
Then have been 1,000 will be definitely,
Yeah.
and then next one, like Ivan did 75. I did 76.
So you
Now
think
I'm sure
77?
77.
Okay.
Mitt Rauno, World's Strongest Man 2023. Not very talkative. LOL. No. Rauno doesn't talk to strangers. He's a safety man, aren't you?
Yeah. Why I should.
Why I should. Sometimes we're here, he doesn't even talk to us, so don't take it personally. Rauno, what do you think of Brian Shaw bringing back Strongest Man on Earth for the Shaw Classic? No? You don't think?
What do you mean, strongest man in the earth?
Well, that's
Well, strongest man is the strongest man.
So that's the title that would be bestowed on the winner of the Shore Classic.
No.
Shore Classic isn't changing.
So
name.
classic is so classic. World's strongest man is world's strongest man.
There you go. So, there you go. Don't think we need to go any
How you
deeper.
qualify world's strong brand so classic? You need to be a friend with him. That's it.
There's the open class where one
Yeah.
guy can get through.
I have know nothing about this.
I don't know that. And you can see why we're friends with Rauno. Monica, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the lift, Rauno.
Thank you.
Hope you ate. Oh, hope
Good.
you are all enjoying your time together. Yes, we've
Thanks,
had fun,
Monica.
haven't we?
We have, yes.
Ivor's left this morning because he has
So
responsibility.
early, we didn't see him.
I saw him.
I
Yeah.
didn't.
I was up, but
I wasn't.
no. What time did you wake up today?
After 12.
After 12, closer to 2.
This is a good question for Rauno. Rauno's 1,000% concentration for the world record deadlift was interesting. He said it's the first time he's 100% been concentrating on that lift. Does he find it hard to get in the zone or focus like that?
I feel weird this time because
Thank you.
I don't know why, but it was different because I got so much pressure. Like I have told people I will do definitely this record, and there was so many local people, and it was on live and everything. And I was fuck, I need to do that.
We travelled all the way
Yeah,
for
you
it,
came
and we would have given you a
if
lot of
I'm
shit.
not lifting this, that's how fucking big disappointing it should be. Yeah. And
But you feel that actually helped
feel
you.
it. I
Would you
feel
like us to
different
put some
feeling.
pressure on you in Cardiff?
I don't know.
Because we can.
Yeah.
I think we should all put
I
some
know how
pressure
to
on
do
him.
my
Yeah.
things.
You were very fired up, though.
I was.
It was good
And
to see.
DJ was the idiot.
We'll try and get a better DJ
Yeah.
in
I
Cardiff.
know, but maybe it helps me.
Yeah.
In Cardiff, he'll have Neil
Yeah.
and Kaz that he'll be listening to.
Oh, yeah. That could be interesting.
There you go.
What is that?
You'll be listening to Neil and Kaz in Cardiff.
Next question.
Next question.
El Prez Cat, thank you very much for the super chat.
Yes. Need a rematch
Click on it.
stone off. Rauno versus Brian. 15 reps?
Yeah, but like I see, Brian can lift so many times because he's much taller and his fitness was better. I couldn't breathe. For me, stone wasn't hard, but I couldn't breathe anymore.
Yeah, and Brian had more in him still.
Much more.
Yeah.
In First Strongest Man, I'm really disappointed about the drawing because I did very
That's
big
right,
mistakes
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But stone, I did what I was able, and
I think
was better.
against anyone else, it would have
Yeah.
been a real good chance
Yeah,
against him.
but Branso was very fit for this.
Yeah.
He's a
It's-
great stone lifter.
He's always been a great stone lifter. You know, whoever went against Brian
Yeah.
was probably not going to get through, to be fair. Rauno, my girlfriend is teaching me Estonian. Have you tried teaching Liz and Lausanne?
No, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Liz did try and communicate
Yeah.
with Rauno in Estonian.
First was
via
okay.
Google
but
Google
Translate.
Translate.
Second was what the-
Yeah. The problem is, it's how you phrase it in English, and then you don't know how it's going to come out.
Rauno gets annoyed just the way we pronounce things anyway. so-
Yeah, like his name and literally anything, even English words. Still, never mind. Great to see Loz refereeing. Definitely good to have stricter calls now the sport has gotten so big. Seen that Gavin wants £1,000. Can he get it? Gav, he posted a video. Was it today
I
or
don't know.
yesterday? He looked very good.
Gav's looking strong.
Really strong.
Like I'm 100% convinced Gav breaks the Welsh record. £1,000 would be good to see.
It'd be a
He's-
massive PB
He's
for
improving
him.
a lot. I think Gav's issue again is that he's got the Shore Classic a few weeks before.
Of course, I forgot.
And that the pressure of being like the new guy at the Shore Classic, he's going to
gonna
want to
push.
perform.
Yeah,
Then it's how much can he recover in those 2 weeks. That's going to be
Yeah.
the biggest thing. For me, if I was Gav, I'd focus on Cardiff. It's going to be an amazing hometown crowd.
yeah.
The reality is, and I mean no disrespect to Gav at all when I say this, but Gav is not going to challenge for a podium at the Shore Classic.
No, he's going in as an underdog.
But in the Cardiff show,
he's got best
he's
chance.
got much better chances. 5 events, you can really come in well prepared for that. He can be peaking for his deadlift. If I was Gav and his team, that's what I'd be trying to get, my best for.
Yeah.
I'd use the Shore Classic as a
Good
warm-up and,
experience.
probably not go to the absolute limit.
No,
Just try and get that.
but it's hard
experience.
because it's a
very
long,
very difficult.
heavy competition. We need a gav emoji. Yep, I will make that happen. Loz and Rauno, interesting question. Were you both naturally strong compared to others when you were young? Was it natural strength that you had that you've trained on? Or, yeah. Yes, they're
I born already with my deadlift.
He was born with his deadlift.
I think most top guys are naturally strong, particularly in certain areas. There's natural strength that's there. Maybe not in every single area, but certainly some areas that just strength becomes easier. I know from talking to some of Rauno's friends, you as an under 80 kilo lifter was still a great deadlifter.
Yeah, deadlift always
was a good lift for
but
you.
my overhead was so bad.
Yeah, and you just see that with people that just some lifts come a lot more natural to them. Some lifts are a lot harder. But yeah, most of the top guys, they're genetic freaks, to be honest. They work hard and they kind of, get better over time, and everyone can get better. But the top guys are the top guys for a reason, like in most sports. It's hard to accept, but genetics are important as long as you work hard as well.
Deadlift championship jump system is a joke. What do you think of the jumps as someone who goes through it around there, like the weight jumps? What would you like to see? You think like that's ideal for you?
For me, it's working. It's okay. I don't want to go 477 and then 505. I want bigger jump. But if you want to win this competition, you should do that, because if you fail 505, then
I think like a jump between 476 and 505 would be really good, because there would only be 1 or 2 people left, and it helps you separate.
My opinion, I don't care.
I was really confused. We've got a post from Rauno, but it's Marie.
Oh, your daughter on your account.
She said, "Hey,
Maria here."
Maria.
Like, what are you doing, Rauno?
We have the same YouTube.
Yeah. Rauno, do you play chess?
No.
Nope.
Have you ever played?
Yeah, but it's hard.
Brian's about to take Rauno's poster off his wall. Oh my God, sell Rauno posters just to take him down again. Every time he says something offensive.
We've got a super chat from Rumble. You'll probably find it in a second, but he says, Rauno, what do you credit for your longevity in Strongman? You seem to get stronger as you age. Longevity, so like your ability to keep going. You've been doing Strongman for so long. How have you been able to do that, and how do you keep getting better?
I think my secret, I have built up this for many years. Like young guys, they're coming up world level in 3 years. That's so fast. I have built up I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
And
you think too many people are rushing it?
They're rushing too much. And I think they can ruin his body much faster.
Sure.
And but max power, I think it's between 35-45. I think max lift power.
Okay.
It's my opinion.
Interesting.
You're still getting stronger, so.
Okay, I want to say I'm not so fast, but like in the strongest man, if I take this medley, 30 athlete, I was 6th place.
Yeah.
Over the 30, that's good.
Yeah.
You're good at tricky like loading, aren't you?
I was very good, but now I was a little bit fat.
Little bit
fat working on power for deadlift.
And lazy.
Well, more importantly, Photon John, thank you so much for becoming a member. Say to that other car. What did Rauno say to the other car to get them back up down the street when they blocked the way? You remember the other day? There was a standoff.
He didn't need to say anything.
He just got out and they started reversing.
I didn't say nothing. I went out.
It was quite funny because it was Rauno's right of way. And this guy was just being a dick. He came forward and then he was trying to stay there like a tough guy. Yeah. And then Rauno got out. And I was like, I hope this guy just goes back so I don't have to get out as well. Because it would just be crazy then. But then the guy was trying to be tough and not do it. And then you stepped out and then he started reversing. But then another car came and got in the way. So then he had to reverse like onto this main road.
And then he sprinted and he bolted.
Off.
Oh dear.
But if he was just sensible and let us go and just pull over where he
waited,
could have originally, there would have been no issue.
Rauno versus car, Rauno wins. Deary me.
Rauno, how tall are you?
183.
183 centimeters. What's that in feet? and
So
inches?
6 foot.
6 foot. Okay. Right. Let's do this one as a question for Rauno. Which strongman event would you like to see more, and what event would you like to see less of? First off, more. What do you want to see more of? Can't say deadlift.
What is my best? Okay, Max Stone.
Max Atlas stone.
Yeah,
Okay.
and even National Stone,
Okay.
because there is no any competition.
Natural stones.
Natural stone,
Yeah.
Okay.
and less any grip.
Grip events. All grip events.
Should we do some grip tomorrow?
Yeah, we will
We'll
do.
do some grip tomorrow
We will
and
do.
some cardio.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be
Medley.
a fun one. Who has more power? Whose belly has more power, Rauno or Gav?
Of course, mine.
Of course mine. Oh dear. Right, let's find let's try and find a good question. No offense. I think I'd start reversing if Rauno
Who
stepped
has
out
the
of the
bigger
car.
biceps, Liz or the 2 short dudes? I take offense to that. I'm not sure.
It's a very long torso.
Everyone, when they meet me, is like shocked by how tall I am.
Yeah, they are.
But on here, next to you, I look short.
Yeah. Will we be recording tomorrow's training session? Yes, definitely. I don't like the name 18-inch deadlift. Can't we rename the deadlift the Rauno? Then we can call the 18 inches the elevated Rauno. There is no such thing as an elevated Rauno. This is it.
The 18-inch Rauno.
Yeah. Maybe he would like that. I do not know. Oh dear. Cousin Fred, thank you for the super chat. Loz, where did you get the Gods of Grip t-shirt?
From
Gods of Grip.
So it's a grip company. They do lots of different grip tools, and they sent me some, and they sent me a t-shirt as well.
Yeah.
So go check them out.
Chuck asks, can Rauno beat Liz in a thumb war?
It's stupid game.
That's no then.
I haven't never ever played that shit.
We did we?
Yes,
Not
with
in
you,
Dubai.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then you start doing something, and oh, I won. I said, what are you doing? I even didn't understand what you want to do.
You got to pin the thumb, Rauno.
Oh,
He's very scared. He doesn't want to do.
So.
Ivers beat me. He was very aggressive though. Do you remember? He was
Yeah.
swinging me around. In Rauno's decorated career, has he ever sumo wrestled?
Yes,
Have you?
in team competition in Lithuania.
Talk to us about it. How was that?
Stupid.
Stupid.
Because my body weight, I was like 115, and I did sumo with guys 160 kilo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I beat them because I did use technique.
Anyone we know?
Agris Kazelniks,
Okay.
No, I agree.
but others you don't.
Okay. Low level guys.
Not low level,
Old,
just
not
old.
old.
Oh, okay.
Old.
Oh, sorry. Like you. What have we
Low
got?
level, guys. You're so insulting.
I'm so rude.
You are.
I don't know if they thoughts on adding sumo as a strongman event. I don't know if they mean wrestling or deadlift.
Sumo wrestling, definitely not.
No,
Sumo
it's
deadlift.
so dangerous. And sumo deadlift is stupid for strongman.
Yeah, you're good at sumo deadlift, though, aren't you?
Much better, definitely, if in conventional.
Rauno actually wants to break the deadlift world record, and then he wants to do the
Oh.
sumo deadlift world record as well.
I'm planning maybe to go over 500 in sumo. I just need to.
If you did
Practice
that,
that.
if you had like all the deadlift records, then there's no argument that you're the best deadlifter. I've got no problem with there being a sumo deadlift, but then everyone has to do sumo deadlift.
Yeah.
I don't agree with sumo. Some people sumoing, some people conventional, because they're different lifts. It's
all-
like doing a
it's
leg
totally
press
different.
and a squat.
Hmm.
Like, I find both impressive, but I don't find them the same.
No.
If you understand what I mean.
Yeah, they're impressive for different reasons.
Well, they're just different lifts.
Different, yeah. This one made me laugh because it, like, in theory, it could be a good idea, but it's also a terrible idea. Will Loz take Rauno on as an employee after strongman comps to run a training camp for upcoming strongmen? Imagine Rauno in
Who's coming
charge
there?
of a training camp My goodness.
I would employ him for his knowledge and his ability to teach people stuff.
But we wouldn't let him
I wouldn't
interact
employ
with people.
him though, because his people skills are crap. And I think he would offend absolutely everyone.
No,
Anyway, why can't you do this now? Fuck
fucking
you.
idiot.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? You couldn't be nice for that long, could you?
No.
No.
Rauno couldn't do it. He couldn't.
Yeah, it's very hard
You
to
wouldn't
be
want-
nice with everyone if they are stupid.
He uses up his niceness on the people.
Rauno thinks his friends are
Like
stupid.
today.
So...
Fuck, I was so pissed off.
Why?
In dinner.
At
Okay.
dinner. Oh yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah.
had a
bad service.
bad service. Yeah. They kept letting us order things that they didn't have on the menu.
Oh, we
then kept
don't-
coming back. And
We was waiting 15 minutes and they come, oh, we don't have this. Ah, thank you.
you still tipped her though.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
Okay. So, Photon John, why do you think some fans are so sadly disconnected from reality, saying things like it's all over for Tom when he hasn't been off the World's Strongest Man podium in years?
I think proper fans of the sport, people that understand the sport and understand training themselves, know that's complete bullshit. But if you're just a general fan that has never trained and doesn't follow the sport kind of religiously, people just kind of forget very, very quickly. I remember competing in, I think 2012, I got an injury and people said, oh, he's never going to beat anyone again.
What do you want to tell with this?
So they're basically saying, some fans, when an athlete does badly, suddenly they're like, oh, they're shit. They're never going to beat anyone again. Tom's an incredible strongman, and as an athlete through your career in any sport, you can have patches where you're just really on fire and you're smashing it, and then you'll have patches where you're not so good.
Yeah.
But the best guys, they get that form back. And Tom,
is-
I'll tell you what, Tom right now is one of my favorites to win the Shore Classic.
Yeah,
He's-
definitely.
Just watching him at
Good
the,
events for
the Strongman Classic in the Royal Albert Hall,
His
he's really
maximum
good.
power is unbelievable.
He's a dangerous man for everyone.
I think also some of it's wishful thinking because
Sometimes.
people have their favorites, and it pisses me off actually because some people can't cheer for one without putting another down.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be that way. You can cheer for your favorite and not be a dick to the other athletes. They don't deserve it. You know, they're hardworking people. But...
Yeah, I don't know. I think people are always going to have their favorites, and some people will support everyone. Some people are just diehard fans of one person. But to say Tom is finished is ridiculous. The guy's
No.
been
Even not
last
so
4
close.
World's Strongest Man competitions. He's been second at worst,
He's been top 2.
and he's still young.
Yeah.
That man's got a fair few big competitions still left in him.
A question from James Rauno. What style of competition do you believe finds the genuinely strongest person? So thinking about competitions like World's Strongest Man, Fortissimus, Arnold Strongman Classic, or maybe something else. What do you think is the best competition to determine who's the strongest?
Arnold Classic.
The Arnold, yeah.
Because World's Strongest Man, it's what is making it hard, these heats. And it's so long. You do 6 events, then 1 day rest, 6 events again.
Yeah. So
And this is big advantage for young guys. They can
recover.
they can recover much faster. And Arnold Classic, I think.
Yeah. There you go.
Even this year's Arnold Classic with the throw event?
No. no, I didn't think this year's, but
Do you think that's more because of the events though, or the performances that we saw? Because they had a max deadlift.
For me, I like it Arnold Classic very much when was opportunity to get there, like invitation. This how to say?
They had a qualification process.
Qualification, because everyone got the opportunity to get there.
Yeah. But now it's
it's
invitational.
no, it's not nice anymore because I even don't know how they took people there.
Yeah.
But still, World's Strongest Man. It's World's Strongest Man.
Yeah, it's still the title that everyone wants,
Yeah.
isn't it? If you could win one competition, that's the one you
Yes.
would want to win?
Yeah.
Right. What is up with the Rauno pre-event cough? Talk to us about this.
What is that? I just do that. It makes me more power. That's it. It's not some train or whatever they talking there.
It's not. What do they say it is?
Oh, he's using 10 or some tablet or whatever.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
so many stupid comments.
Yeah. I seen those comments.
If I do like this, I feel more clear and I just focus.
Is it
and I
a little
go
bit
and-
sometimes a nerve thing as well? Just nervous and sometimes.
Sometimes little bit, but sometimes I do purpose and it's give me more energy and I'm more fresh.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
it's my
guess
things to do.
everyone has a
Every
ritual.
athlete, they have little weird traits that they do.
Alexi's an interesting one. He goes and touches everything. Every implement that he has to lift, he'll go out and touch before an event starts. People do have weird little things, don't they?
That's my things. And that's
Yeah,
it.
and that's Rauno's. Bit of throat clearing, bit of gagging. Loves it. Has Rauno ever done a backlift? And would you like to do one?
I have done when I was young.
Yeah?
Not possible anymore.
No.
But I was better in front flip.
No, not a.
What
Oh,
back
sorry, not a
lift.
backflip. Backlift. You know?
Backlift.
Backlift. Ugh, tiny range of motion.
That's quite impressive to hear that Rauno's done a
You've done-
backflip also.
Oh, and the human flag.
Yeah.
You-
I've done a
you-
flag. Can you still do that?
I haven't tried because the shoulder pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
We're
if
not going
I-
to make you try until
No,
after the deadlift.
Or ever again.
But if I try a few times, definitely I can.
That was like
a few
it's
years ago, he did the flag.
the human flag.
I
It's
was
so weird.
143 kilo.
143, which is heavy for you, isn't it? It's not even.
What are you now about that?
I think same.
Yeah.
Later we can scale. I have.
There you
You
go.
are 50 now.
150.
I was 136 in your gym the other day,
Not anymore.
and now I'm probably closer to 140.
Couple of days of Rauno.
Yeah, Rauno's been feeding me.
Feeding you up.
No,
Oh,
but this back lift, I don't like it.
you don't like
I
it.
even don't. No, it's not back lift. It's you use all your body.
Do you know what? Go to Jimmy's. He's saying, "What does Rauno think of my midget thumbs?" Rauno has midget thumbs too. Look at these bendy thumbs of Rauno's.
You see why he's scared to face.
Rauno's is even more.
That's
Like,
weird.
look at that.
Weird. No wonder your grip is so shit. You cannot even reach.
He's good grip.
Is it?
Last grip is good.
Loz's grip is good, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not this reason.
Yeah, but you also have quite deep hands, don't you? So I guess
Deep.
I don't know. Deep hands. You know
I don't
what I
what you mean. Deep
Thick.
hands.
Like thick.
Okay.
That way. Is Loz's head huge or does Rauno have a small head? It's just camera angles.
I've just got a
yeah.
huge head.
Yeah, Rauno has a massive head. Because when we went to go-karting earlier, they gave him the biggest helmet.
It was
And we had
small
to
for
bang
me.
it on it.
It
So
was small. It was
yeah,
small for
I
me.
would say Rauno actually has the larger head. We were
Yeah.
saying though, some of the strongmen would not have got that
No
helmet
chance.
on their head. It wouldn't have gone on Brian's head.
No.
Who else's head? Big,
Burst head.
yeah.
Big Z.
Zadrunas, when he's
Mm.
big, has like a massive head.
No chance.
No. So there you go. Might be a second. Rauno trying to help Loz on the bag over bar. Yeah, you two nearly fell out yesterday, didn't you? Oh no, day before. Bag
We
over
didn't
bar.
really fall out. Just
You nearly
he was
fell out
trying to
with
help
Rauno.
me, and it was pointless. But
Yeah,
like,
I just wanted you try that. You tried, it doesn't work, and that's it.
we didn't fall out. You should see us. Like Rauno talks to his friends as if he hates them.
That means he likes them.
Yeah.
We think we're
Like,
still
Idiot!
undecided.
Why can't you throw it?
Yeah.
But you was good. You
It's
surprised
getting
me.
better.
You surprised me.
But I figured out a way that's working for me. Now I need to just stick to it rather than trying to change technique all the time.
There you go. People want it, Rauno. They want some tough love coaching.
If we set up a coaching,
I offer
One
coaching,
share.
online coaching.
Yeah,
coaching.
Rauno does do
We'll-
coaching. Yeah,
we'll
if
do
you
like
want
a-
to get your ass kicked by Rauno, then you can sign up just for the experience.
it's worth it for a month just to be abused.
If that's your
If that's your
thing.
thing.
But be prepared for the complete, brutal, painful honesty. It's
You
not.
motherfucker,
you've-
don't lift that.
But
It's not for the
you've
sensitive.
heard me being brutally honest.
You are, yeah, but you have much better
You-
people skills
I
than
do.
Rauno.
Yeah, but you can't tell, oh, you're so talented and you can't lift nothing.
No, of course.
No, it's
No.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
If you're telling
That's not a
people
good
lies,
coach.
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
You need to be
Like,
honest.
I've had clients kind of ring me and say, "Oh, do you think I can be world's strongest man?" I'm like, "No."
No.
I had one guy the other day. He said, "Oh, what's the likelihood of me deadlifting 505? I'm currently doing 150 kilos.
Yeah.
I said the same likelihood of me breaking the 100-meter record in sprinting. It's just not going to happen.
It's never going to happen.
It's such a deluded kind of thought process. And if your coach is just blowing smoke up your ass, get a new coach. You need a coach to be realistic with you. It's good to have big dreams, but you got to focus on getting better. You can't think I'm a complete beginner. I'm going to worry about 505.
You can start dreaming about 505 when you are over 400.
No, not even there.
You can start dreaming.
Yeah.
Dreaming.
Yeah, dreaming.
Not even thinking it would actually happen.
I
Just
think you need to be over 1,000 pounds to even be
but start
contemplating.
dreaming, was it?
No, I know, but like people see me lifting, and my best is 435. And people say, "Oh, you're going to try 505?" I'm like, "No, I'm miles away from 505."
Even 435 was such a long time ago. Yeah.
Like hell, if I could pull 435, I'd be really happy.
I think people think because you did it once.
I've actually got a goal to try and pull 400 again.
Yeah.
And if I did that, I think it would be impressive at this stage of my
It would
career.
be massive if you managed to do that again.
Like people throw numbers around like they're just throwing Smarties around.
Yeah. Oh no. Alpa's cat. Can Loz take Rauno to Karen's restaurant in the UK? Have you heard about these
I have
places?
seen. I can't be there.
You know, to
Is
be
it- are
honest,
these the
I
ones you
can't
get
either.
abused?
Yeah.
It's not possible to be
Yeah.
there.
No, we don't want to go there.
No, I wouldn't want to go. Not because
I
I'm
mean-
sensitive. I just don't find it
No,
entertaining.
it's not funny for me.
Yeah.
I'd rather just take him to a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
And get
Yeah.
a good
Take him
meal.
out for some nice food.
And like I said,
With-
we need to go restaurant where it's good food, not fancy food.
Yes,
not
yes,
fancy food. Yes. Yeah.
Rauno's not like a fancy person. Just he wants nice.
Not fancy food person.
Not in fact. Yeah. Everything else in his life is very fancy. To be fair.
You just want nice quality food, good sized portions,
Yeah.
not air.
But this carrots, no way. It's not gonna happen.
Not any of our bags, is it? What got you both into strongman, and did you ever think you would get this far?
What got you into strongman?
My gymnastic teacher, he put me to the bench press competition when I was 10 years old, and I done after this powerlifting,
you know what we should-
weightlifting.
We should do a quick video afterwards, just for members only, of all his trophies, because he's got a great trophy cabinet back here, and you can show everyone the first one when you were 10 or something.
Yeah, I know a trophy. No, trophy was 1998. I was 16.
16, yeah.
Yeah, because it was hard to get trophy. This trophy was, fuck yeah, finally trophy.
And it's adorable, isn't it?
Because usually they got only medals,
Okay,
but then I
cool.
got trophies. Fucking huge.
It's nice that you kept it.
Yeah.
It's-
But strongman I started because the gymnastic teacher, he did strongman as well, and I saw he get this time we didn't get money, but he get prizes, and in powerlifting there wasn't any prize,
Yeah,
and that's why I started this strongman.
for the prize.
Yeah, I was 18 when I started.
For me, it was a little different. I was just a big strongman fan. Used to watch World's Strongest Man on TV, and when I was 21, I just decided I wanted to try and train strongman. So I got a gym membership and found a competition, and away I went.
Of course, I like it lift as well, the weights, and see how I can compete with others.
Sure, yeah.
Rauno, you are cute. I love you. He does not want to know. He's like,
Next.
Next. Oh my goodness. Right. Could Jamal win the deadlift competition?
No. If it should be without suit, you have opportunity.
If everyone had to lift
Yeah.
without a suit. Yeah.
But if he lift without, we lift with suit, then no way.
There you go.
How much do you think the suit adds for you?
I never haven't tried. I have done without suit 450, but I never haven't tried my maximum because it's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't need.
Oops.
What have you got?
I'm just trying to read them before I read them out loud because I don't want to make Rauno angry with stupid questions.
I'll have a look on them.
Rauno, are you a tough love kind of dad, or are you a big softie? with
I
your
can't
daughter?
answer it. You can answer for this more. How you see?
I think it's a bit of
he's
both.
a combination, yeah.
Yeah, he is a softie with his daughter.
But
But he's
also-
also upfront, honest with her. And like she's a great teenager. She's a really, really, really nice girl. She's got a good head on her shoulder. She's actually a lot like Rauno, but she's a lot more charming and pretty. So
She's
yeah.
definitely more pretty.
Whatever he's done, it's worked. Yeah. So yeah, I would say a bit of both.
Yes.
You agree?
Yeah.
There you go. Rauno's a great dad, though. Rauno, oh, sorry. Arnold's is also about raw power, no deadlift suits, and figure of 8 straps.
You know, deadlift suit. Fuck. When I was competing there, it was allowed to use this brief, and I didn't know. Few guys they knew, I didn't know.
Happens.
Yeah.
That happens.
And
And some of these
Now,
briefs.
now finally they put it on the rules. But
Right.
this time when I competing, it wasn't in rules.
So you were
I
disadvantaged.
was there. I didn't took my deadlift suit with me. I ran. There was selling suits. They didn't have brief. I brought some suit, went back to the state, got it. I was thinking it must be like brief.
Yeah.
Then they said, "Oh no, a brief."
Just pull the straps down.
I said, what the fuck? And it was big to me.
Oh,
didn't
no.
work at
So it
all.
didn't even do anything.
So I just
Yeah.
throw it away. Yeah.
But yeah, some of these briefs, they come up to nipples, don't they? They're like massive
You
briefs.
see some people, they just have a deadlift suit, just cut it.
I was going to say it's basically a deadlift suit without the straps. Yeah. But yes.
But it helps.
Yeah.
Of course.
And do you like the no figure of 8 straps rule that they have at the Arnold's?
It's not big different for me at all.
He doesn't like it because he likes figure of 8s.
I like, but I'm not complaining if it's regular. For regular, it's hard if it's for reps. They start coming off.
Yeah. Lots of people say that they also cough before
That's an
they lift.
interesting question.
What's that?
Rauno's thoughts on the 5 greatest deadlifters of all time.
Oh,
Who are your top 5 deadlifters of all time?
Of course, Thor, Eddie Hall. I mean, like
powerlifting,
Yeah,
strongman.
but then must be Ivan, and Jamal is fucking huge, and no more.
Would you put someone like Andy Bolton or Benedict Magnuson in there?
No, shut up. JF have been all
Shut
the
up.
time good because
Yeah.
you haven't done maximum you have done in Arnold very well, but for reps always you have been top athlete. And Jerry Bridget have been as well very nice. Of course the Magnus, what was the name?
Benedict.
Benedict
Magnuson.
He is the best raw deadlift ever. Okay, enough.
And now, there you go. That's Rauno's answer. Deary me. Does Liz have difficulty letting go of a bowling ball with those sums? Yeah, sometimes actually. That would make a lot. It would explain my bowling. OB has the biggest head I've ever seen on a human. Liz is so lucky to get box seats with these 2 angry old men on the Muppet Show. Rauno's roasting service.
Should have like 10 questions of asking Rauno anything, and then we should wrap it up.
No, because then he'll just be pissed off after we come off. Rauno, have there ever been any strongmen that you admired or looked up to when you were older, when you were younger and first getting into the sport?
When I first got into the sport, I didn't know nothing about like world's strongest man and like this kind of things because I was competing in Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, and Zydrunas Savickas was world top athlete in this time, and of course we looked him like fuck, he's from another planet, and Zydrunas have been for me all the time best. Like his max power is so huge and.
Good
Of
goal.
course, now coming so many new, talented athletes, but he have won most competitions, trophies, everything. He's the most legend.
Are you a fan of Georgian food?
I think they are similar, like we have in Estonia.
Yeah.
The food Rauno's made us has been lovely.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah. Some of these. What's Rauno's raw squat PR?
360 kilograms with the commercial gym bar. It's bending like.
Yeah, I bet.
But you're always a good squatter in competition.
I
Like for
have
reps and stuff.
320 without suit with knee reps. I did 10 reps, and I was second in this event. But I haven't tried max squat
Okay.
with suit, never ever. But I like squat all the time.
Rauno was such a fan favorite at World's Strongest Man this year. Was that a surprise to you?
It's a huge surprise.
Yeah.
Because okay, here I can't be honest.
You can be honest, of
No,
course.
no.
Tell us after. What? Go on. Try. Just think about what you're about to say before you say it. But you were.
You know what is bad? I was 2014 till 2019. I was in my top shape, and I got so many opportunities to be very, very high level in these competitions, but I wasn't.
But you wasn't invited. Yeah. Did it must have felt really good though, like to finally get there, and then you've got all this support.
Yeah, I did well there, but my plan was to get the final, and I doing one event, and that's I wasn't.
Yeah. Lozzie, what's your excuse for coming last in the go-karting?
Not fitting in the go-kart.
No.
Oh, please. Not
No,
fitting.
honestly, I was just shit. I could make some excuses, but I'm not an excuse maker, really, am I?
No.
If I'm shit,
Wow,
I just say I'm shit.
was wondering as we were going into the what do they call it? The pit stop. Like, what's his excuse going to be? How's he going to somehow blame this on me?
I'm not an excuse maker. When I'm bad, I'm bad. I admit it. I was like, I couldn't really even come up with an excuse because it wasn't like it was even.
No, it wasn't.
I think I skidded and kind of like flipped.
Well, Rauno lapped you. So that time that you see was our best lap. We did about 9 to 10 laps each, didn't we?
And then
I didn't. I did about 7.
Lost it significantly less. So funny. Oh, Cousin Fred, thank you for the super chat. While we're talking about Marie, how can such a beautiful young lady come from you?
What are you saying, Fred? Rauno is beautiful.
Inside. Well, actually, no, not inside. No, joking. No, she's. All right,
I don't
let's
know
move
how
on
to answer
quickly.
for this.
No, I don't know how to mitigate this.
I think someone said that Rauno is beautiful in the comments.
There you go. Yeah. What are Loz and Rauno's least approved lifting aids?
What?
If you had to pick one thing to ban, what would you ban? Suits, figure of eights, anything?
I will ban this figure straps because I don't like if they cheat with this.
Were they holding the fingertips?
But I have seen with normal straps as well how they cheat.
Yeah, they can. Yeah. You can get
some length
out of normal
and you can get such long ones as well. Can't
long
you?
one, Rob Gurney. I saw his video how to put. They working exactly like 8 figure straps, even harder.
Yeah.
But if you get in deadlift 3-4 centimeter extra, it's huge difference.
I still think there's a big difference between like a deadlift raw with like a normal IPF bar compared to a suited bar with straps and a flexible bar.
I like it, IPF bar.
Yeah.
I like.
Rauno, do you have any favorite sports outside of strongman?
Rally. We
Rally.
got here.
Yeah.
This word rally.
You're watching it this week, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not looking a lot. In Estonia, it was very popular skiing, but now we don't have any top athletes anymore.
Did you ever do other sports?
I like to go some winter time to snowboard. When I was young, I did everything. Everything. Running, jumping, swimming, everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, still stick to the gym and lifting weights.
Do you have a top 5 greatest strongmen ever? Who do you think are the top 5 greatest strongmen of all time? I know it's a hard thing to answer quickly.
Yeah, but you answer right like this.
That was deadlifters.
Ah, okay. Savickas, Thor. I need to put Pusanovsky there because I know Pusanovsky max power wasn't like others, but because of the titles.
Yeah.
He was so good though.
He
He
was,
was a very good
amazing,
strongman.
Yeah. And
2 more.
very good was who didn't won World's Strongest Man, Bounce Star.
Hmm.
And of course, Brian Soaswell.
Yeah.
You put Poundstone in your top 5.
He was
He was
so
really
good.
Yeah. Won the Arnold's,
Yeah.
won Fortissimus as well.
He
It's just
was very
worlds,
good.
wasn't it?
His power was so amazing.
Yeah. How do you, Rauno, overcome the mental side of the injuries that you've had when you have to lift something really heavy again? Because you've been injured a lot, haven't you?
Now, every time when I do my maximum lift, I will think, okay, where I broke now, where I will get injured now.
Oh no.
But yesterday, I didn't think. I switched off this button, but usually in training, if I do some heavy weight all the time, I don't think about can I lift. I think, okay, can my body can I have that?
God. That's hard though.
It is
Hard
hard.
thing to deal
It is
with,
hard,
isn't
very
it?
hard.
You're the same though, aren't you? It's always
I-
that fear.
That's the hardest thing for me,
Yeah.
going from when I was younger and absolutely fearless to
Mm.
lifting now, when there's a little bit of weight on there, I'm genuinely
It's totally different.
scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can't approach it the same.
When
But
I did on Monday, I did 322 squat, and it was so easy. But I all the time was thinking, okay, can I have without injury?
yeah.
This is a funny question from Big Bang Theory. Have we been to a sauna with Rauno? We actually have just the other day, didn't we? Yeah. And
As part of one of the sponsors of this competition was a
Actually, this gift card was
yeah, they were a sauna company or a company that makes
Sauna
the actual
heaters.
the heaters.
yeah.
We went on a tour around the factory, and then we went for food and for a sauna
Yeah.
to try it out.
And
It
a
was-
dreadful cold bath as well.
you went in the cold bath.
Yeah, I did. First time ever.
Yeah. You've got a
Awful.
video on it.
Yeah, but we haven't made it yet. But yeah, got a
Sauna
video.
in almost every home. Like if you have house in Estonia, you must have sauna.
Yeah, it's like really common here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really.
Although you don't have a sauna.
He doesn't have a house. He has an apartment. Yeah.
But
Where's
my
been
previous
shut the sauna?
houses,
Yeah.
everywhere I got it.
Yeah.
Even here, I got it with what is the
In like a trailer.
trailer? Yeah, I got it before.
Mm.
Oh, excuse me. Rauno, have you got any plans to visit Germany?
I was invited 3rd December to push and pull this bench and deadlift
You did it last
competition.
year.
What I did last year, but unfortunately, but OSG they moved his date. Last year it was in November,
Yeah.
but now they put it exactly same date and they are same time. And I decided for some reason I go to Masters
Because you just couldn't stay away, Rauno. You have unfinished business there.
because people they want me to.
Who do you think's the favourite for Masters? You.
And we should point out.
Okay, but it's different. If it should be max weights, easy.
Yeah.
But this is cardio, and I'm the favorite. But I'm not going there like, oh, I will win easily. No way.
Not with
But
these events.
I still going like I want to win and I must win.
Yeah.
And but between you, me, JF,
So Jonas is probably not doing it.
Citronas told me in World Strongest Man is not going.
Mm.
And before when he's 50, he said,
Yeah.
Jerry
I don't know.
Pritchard's doing it.
Yeah.
Ken McClellan's doing
yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a
there's-
competition.
there's a
Probably
lot of
Dim is
good
on
guys.
as
so
well.
lightweight and so
Well, we don't know.
Running.
We don't know the weight.
we don't know, but I'm sure
He knows it will be light for
it's
him.
lighter if World Strongest Man.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Something wrong with World's Strongest Man otherwise. Yeah.
I hope the Masters is lighter.
That's why it's not so good for me.
There we go. Right, shall we wrap up then? We have
Yes.
kept Rauno for a whole hour. Very gracious to
Thank you
do
very
this
much
with us.
for the super
Thank you,
chats, for
everyone.
everyone becoming members. We will throw a couple of members videos up
Yeah,
this
we
week
have
from
got some
our
stuff.
trip.
Yeah.
Lots coming up as well. We've got quite a few busy weeks coming up, haven't we?
We do,
Off
yeah.
to Scotland soon.
Andrew's coming to see us next week, and then we have a
Andrew's
trip
coming.
up to Scotland
Yeah, so
where there's going to be some famous faces.
all sorts to tune in for. We hope you guys have a fantastic week. Thank you for having us, Rauno, and thank you for joining
Thank you,
us on our
guys, and
live.
thank you for coming to Estonia.
No, thank you.
We really like Estonia.
We
don't
do.
Second time now.
Yeah, just need to start learning Estonian. No chance. I know Cox's too.
Cox.
Right, time to go.
All right, there we go, Auntie Liz.
Do the smile and wave.